One thing that will make your Zoom class a lot more interesting is if you can send your students into breakout rooms and do some small group work. You'll have a lot better participation and accountability. But one challenging thing about it is just managing the logistics of that breakout room. So I want to jump into a way that we can easily get their assignments to them and have them know what they're supposed to do in their breakout room, and have a way for them to report what they've done and show what they've done when they come back to the main session. Let's go over here. What you can do is create a Google Doc. I just call mine Seminary Lesson Notes, and I use the same document over and over for each lesson, and I just change the assignment or change the material on this page. Set up the share settings so that you have that they can share anyone with the link, and make sure it's on editor instead of just viewer, because they need to be able to add or edit the document. So you want to have anyone with the link and then editor. All right, so once you have that set up, let's go over to one of our lessons, and we're just going to copy one of these charts. We'll paste it in our Google Doc. You can do any kind of editing that you want, something that would make it a little bit easier to, you can reformat that. I'm going to go over here and add group 1, and then I'm going to add group 2 because I want them to know really clearly what their assignment is. And I don't want them to be like, oh, which group am I, or what's my assignment? So I'm just going to edit the chart and make it really clear so they know what their assignment will be. So we're going to copy that link. And then now let's go over to our Zoom class that we already have going. In the Zoom class, before I send them to breakout rooms, I'm going to go into the chat, and to everyone, I will send the link to the Google Doc. Now everyone in the class can click on that link. It will open the document, and then now that that's set and that they have the link, I can go to breakout rooms. I'm going to send them to their breakout rooms. Okay. Now, I may want to exit full screen while they're in their breakout rooms and come over to the document so I can keep an eye on what they're doing, because each breakout room is now going to be editing the document. So they'll be looking up the scripture references and taking notes on that shared document. Okay, so I'm going to let them know I'm closing the breakout rooms, and they'll be coming back to the main session. I was keeping an eye on that document so I could see if one of the groups was struggling with the assignment or if they weren't working. Then I could have joined their room and helped them. So that allows me to keep an eye on what's happening, because I can keep an eye on that shared document. Okay, now the breakout rooms are closed, and I am going to share that document that they were just working on. And now I can have them report on what they did. They can field questions. Now we have a really nice record of what they did in their rooms.